Hello everyone, today I am going to make a video on lessons. So let's start by doing this lesson. How can white hold the draw in this hopeless looking position? How can white draw in this position? Let's think.
Yes.
I think the answer is king e1 and then king f1, king g1, he cannot come in. Later on in the same game, how can you ensure that black won't break your fortress? King f2 is a good way. Black is trying to use Zugzwang to win. How can you make sure that doesn't happen? Yes. King f1 will just draw easily. Black has no way to make progress. How can white's knights set up an impenetrable box for the black king? How can they make a box so that the king cannot come out? And when he makes the queen, he cannot come his king to checkmate us. Knight here will make the box. But the queen can't checkmate you all by herself. What did GM David Smerdon play to blockade multiple black pieces and secure a easily winning position? How to? So that he cannot develop a5 easily. Black is practically down by 3 pieces. He cannot take out these 3 pieces.
Okay.
It's very amusing position. White sacrificed multiple pieces to demonstrate how helpless the black position was. Now it's time to mate in 3 despite the material advantage to black.
Mate in 3?
Yes, black has material advantage of rook and a knight, but we are mate in 3. It won't be mate in 2 more moves. First we'll play f7. Check and mate. We are looking for a checkmate that isn't promotion. Bishop here is a checkmate. Okay, let's do next. When computers go wrong. How can white convert the extra piece into a win and avoid any fortress defense? Let's think. How can white convert the extra piece into a win and avoid any fortress defense? Let's just think. I think king b4. Black will either win white's pawn or get the king to f8 for a fortress. Try again. Oops. King bishop b1. Black didn't capture a bishop. What should you do now? Just bring the king in. Keep going with the king. Black is trying to win your pawn, but what can you do about it? What can we do about saving our pawn? He's threatening king f4 followed by take. We can just play king e7. How can you defend? King f6. And we'll promote soon. White has misplayed the last challenge and now black has a fortress. Can you set it up? How can you set it up? King f6 I think. How can you keep going? Going here, then here, and then king f6. Out your king doesn't reach f8. Try again. King e6 and now king e7. King e7 and then king f8. It will be a draw. How would you win for white if black had captured a bishop on b1? King b3, d3, king d3, king e3. Wait. King f4 now or king f3? Keep making progress. King g3, king g4, king g4. Good move. How can you win by advancing your pawn? Here. Oops. Not here. By here, then here, then here, and
No
then king
capture.
here and capture. What tricky move can white play to hold the draw? What tricky move? Let's have to think. Okay. Let's think. Can we play in this position?
Yes.
What tricky move can white play to hold the draw? Tricky move. Think. I can play. What can we play? Knight b3.
Yes.
Great job. What amazing plan can white use to attack with literally every piece? This piece is attacking, this piece is attacking. This piece is attacking, and this pawn is attacking, this queen is attacking. These pawns are helping, just our king is not helping. Let's bring our king in. King in.
This is a
King
case
in.
study.
Yes, it's not a study, it's a game. It was a real time game versus Nigel Short and Ian Timon.
Yes. This was
How
a tactic.
should white continue developing or defend b2? Should he defend here or just develop? Don't ask a computer. We should not ask the computer. Should we play knight here? Should we develop
We should
or should we protect this pawn?
develop.
Where
C3.
knight c3 is queen takes. There's a better move. Try to develop and make a threat.
See?
Try to develop and make a threat. This was the thing move.
Play, please.
Knight c3. What threat does it make? Oops. Should white
B3.
continue? What? b3 he is saying develop and attack at the same time. How can we develop and attack at the same time? Bishop d3 is the option. But it's bad, I think. What else can we develop? Develop to attack. How can we also attack and defend?
After
Queen f3, I think there's a better. Try to develop and make threat. Oops. Did my mistake. Bishop d3. And now takes here queen. It's hard to generate an attack without your queen. Try again. We have to make an attack. Yes?
yes.
How can we make attack? e6.
No.
Okay, e6. How can you threaten to trap the black queen and the black rook? Threaten to trap.
Knight c3.
Knight c3. Queen takes king. Black rook. How to trap black rook?
C3.
First take here.
C3.
c3.
What is this?
It looks bad. The queen escaped. Try again. Queen b3.
Oh.
Takes here, trapping this. Takes there. Oops. Let's do this again. Takes. And now, what did we do?
It's
Yes.
capture
Queen b3. Okay, black has been grabbing a lot of material instead of developing. How should white take advantage?
Just capture the pawn.
No. I don't think we have to capture the pawn. Yes. Let's take this capture a little more effective, and after attacking black's queen with your bishop, try that first and then go for the pawn.
It's a good move.
Black's queen with your bishop. e3. Now take it. There. You have recovered your sacrificed material with a great position. What typical King's Indian breakthrough did Simon play to break open the king side? g4. Keep opening the king side. Takes. Open up a path for your queen. Knight h7. Then queen here.
Yes.
Yeah, then bishop takes. But first we will play bishop e7, then bishop h4 or knight h4 straight away.
Yes.
Simon's attack is progressing. How did he blast open more lines on the king side? Blast more lines. Blast
Like
open.
knight h,
What?
knight h3.
Knight h3?
Yes,
It will not blast.
it will blast.
Let's see. F3. Knight f4. Bring your queen into the attack as well. F6. Simon took advantage of a overworked f3 bishop to play up the fastest win. Try to find it. Bishop takes d4. And then mate. Okay. This is the next. Former world champion Mikhail Botvinnik, playing white, was the first great master of scientific aspects of chess. Preparing his openings in great depth, he studies his type of endgames that could come from them. White has a lead in development, more active pieces, pressure against black's deep e5 pawn, and complete control of the d-file. How can white make these pluses amount to something tangible? What can we do in this position?
He's playing white.
Yes, knight d5 is option. Is not a terrible move, but it does allow black to swap pieces.
What is swap?
Exchange. It's an extremely difficult move to find because it hits our chess prodigies right on the nose. White realizes that the black queen is doing a great defensive job by keeping an eye on e5, b6, and a5. Takes, stake, f takes g3 is cleared in the only sane move. White has a lead in development, more active pieces, pressure against e5 pawn, complete control of the d-file, and greater control of space. How can white increase this space advantage even further? With b4, but he'll just attack our knight. What can we play to advance? A5 is option. And now white has a lead. How can white create some threats and prepare to penetrate into the
Yes,
black position?
rook d8.
It is a threat. No, it's not a threat.
Don't want to make a good move.
Penetrate into
Wait,
black's camp.
wait.
Knight a4.
Simply forces black to improve his position with knight e7.
Don't force your opponent to make good move. Tell him to make bad moves. 3 is option. Forces black to take on sir. Now let's think queen e3. Take it here. And now a5. And now
Now I played rook d8.
is an easy move to miss. White sees that he no longer needs both rooks to control the d-file. So he lays claim to the open c-file and simultaneously steps away from the pin on g4 d1, thereby creating a threat of knight takes. Now the e4 pawn is strengthened. White's control of the two open files gives him a clear plus, but how is White supposed to make use of this fact? How to penetrate? Rook d6, I think. Or knight d5 is another option, or knight a4 is another option. King f2, rook d1, rook d6. Yes, bishop d5, bishop b3, bishop c4, b4. Yes.
Yes.
Let's think more in this position. We can play knight f4. Let's play knight f4. I think prepares both knight b6 and rook c7. Knight c6 blocks it. White must find a sharper move than knight a4. Okay, 95. Let's do this again. We are getting at the point. Now c1. Take it here now.
No.
Knight d5. White's a pawn is under attack, but all your minor pieces and rook are in prime attacking position. How can be black thrown on the defensive?
Blue knight takes.
No. Weakens black structure and allows white to penetrate on the d file. Rook d7, rook d6 is a decisive penetration. White's rooks are stronger than black's rooks, and white's bishop is stronger than black's knight. Is white's advantage in any doubt at all? White to move, what should we do? We can defend this pawn on a5,
Yes.
but he'll. Okay, let's proceed. Defends a5. Alright, you are being safe. However, you can do a lot better. Threats rook g1 check. He takes. Let's play rook g1 check now. Picks up the f7 pawn next. Not bad, but white has a stronger way. Double rooks on the 7th rank. White's rook on the 7th rank are very impressive. Black's game is already lost.
Yeah.
Yes. Rook takes. Now takes and will soon
Just
take over the.
capture.
Yes. And now b4. Wins the b7 pawn but allows black to regain the use of his knight. Okay, let's make bishop d5 then. How can he put the finishing touches to his work of
We won't
art?
play before.
Let's blacks get some play. How can he put the finishing touches to his work of art? Okay, correct. All of black's pieces have been contained and now white can take his time and win in a slow but safe manner. I think we should get here,
Yes.
or we can get here. Okay, don't do like this.
Okay.
Let's think. Black can't defend against advance of the white knight. How to win in this position? What should we play in this position? How should we break through?
Rook c8.
What is this breakthrough? This is not a. Yes, here is it. Breakthrough. It is written. Breakthrough. B4 is not a breakthrough. So that the king can come in. This is a breakthrough. King. This is a breakthrough. Please listen. Let's think. What should we play? Yes. It can also be made of king. King can break through this defense. This is a defense. He can break through and get here. Like this. King g4. Here is it. Taking aim at h6. How to attack this pawn? Why didn't we play rook c8 check? How will it attack this pawn? How?
Because it is.
Check and then it will attack this one.
Oh, and then king on g7 and then king and then rook g8 check.
He will pick king h7.
F7.
Yes.
And then rook
King here. Same
F5,
position.
sorry, not rook c7.
Okay.
F7. G8 check.
King
Now,
g7.
now we play. We have to just attack the pawn is only the way. Only the way, play.
This is not the way. King f5. King g4.
Retreating the king again.
Okay.
Rook c8 check.
Help. Happy.
Just helps.
It
See?
just helps black. This move helps black to get his king.
After king g7.
Don't force your opponent to improve the position of a king.
But look, he's picking g7.
Look here, check king g7. You are improving his king's position.
And then what is the move? You tell me.
I'm thinking.
Okay.
h4, I think. Brings the pawn to a more threatening position and lets black to sit down and suffer. Black is completely helpless, so white can slowly improve his position in any way he wishes to. Let's move slowly. Now white must find a way to put his opponent out of misery. How to win in this position. Rook c8 check is not good. What should we do with that? King g4 threatens king f5 or greatly stretched. h5 is not necessary. And rook f7 is another move. Rook c8 check is another move.
Now there. Now again.
It was wrong. Rook a7. Let's put our king in. What? We don't have to allow this knight to come back. What to do in this position then?
King f5.
King h5?
Yes.
We are bringing the king again here. We want to bring here. Don't let this knight get back in this game.
Rook c7.
Rook e7. Rook f7.
All the moves.
Yes, correct. Okay. Next, this is the last one. The German Grandmaster Siegbert Rasch playing white was a master of positional wise. The side with more space should systematically increase the space advantage after taking precautions against possible counterplay. White has an obvious advantage in space. Black's main source of counterplay is his pressure against e4. But White has already gone out of his way to defend his pawn with everything he has. What other kinds of active things can Black do, and how can White prevent them? What can White do, and what can Black do so that White can prevent them? What should we play in this position? I think we should play f3, but d5 will win for him. Bishop c5 pinning.
Yes.
How about knight d5? Oops. Let's take out this square. Black is offering an exchange of queens because trades is the defending side's cramp. simply because there are less pieces confined in a small space. Let's look into let's not exchange. Black is still lacking in territory, and if he is unable to ever advance his d pawn, it will end up backward and potentially weak.
However, if black can successfully advance the pawn to d5.
Yes. So we should stop this d5 advance.
Then all the black pieces will jump to life and the space problem will be solved.
So we should stop d5.
Yes. That means.
We can play king h1.
Yes.
Knight a4 is another option. Now let's take this. Okay. Oops. Wait a minute. Queen d3. Now did we play? Yes. Queen d3. Now knight f4. Now
No, we played here also queen d2. Please.
stop this d5.
Okay.
I think we should play rook g3. Attack. Quiet preparatory move choice. So please try again. What is a quiet move in this position? What? Here, and now attack his queen. And now we should prevent this. And now a quiet move. Quiet solid position and special plus gives him a clearly superior game. You have to avoid your hanging your queen. Best square for the queen to move is e2. It's actually much better to have the rooks connected. Queen d1. We should prevent this as well. Queen b1, queen c2 is another move. And now f4 will just attack his black knight. So these were the 5 lessons. Bye everyone.